to be fair, 40 is the new 20, so I'm okay.
I'm with you, yeah. And listen, you don't look a day over 20, whatever you want to say.
It's like being 18 with 22 of experience. Yeah.
What?
18
It's like turning
with
18 with 22 of experience.
Yeah, very good, I like it. I'll take that if you don't mind.
Yeah, he's the oldest, by the way.
Is he? Yeah, I can see that. I can tell you.
25.
Yeah, the daddy of the gang. And did the guys get you a nice present?
Well, you know, it was really great. We had a performance on the day of my birthday, and so they got a cake, put all the 40 candles on, brought it out at a certain moment of the show, and had the entire 6,000 people in a stadium singing happy birthday to me. There's not too many feelings that really quite compare to that. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So they didn't buy you anything as such, did they?
Well,
the cake, presumably the management supplied the cake.
Well, we didn't get the per diems
but
that
you
day.
guys must be doing well now. Did you not buy him something?
No, we had no budget.
Yeah, we had no budget. Well, no, that's not true. We couldn't do the champagne, but we got Prosecco.
Oh, that's terrible.
No,
We're frugal.
Listen, you know
we're
what?
frugal. The Irish understand that, yeah?
No, we don't. We're generous to a fault. That's half our problem.
There you go. Well said.
Brilliant. In fact, right? I barely know you, but we got you a present from the show.
Oh. So now we're going to look like
This is just something that we wanted you to. Where am I holding this to? Yeah. We wanted you to remember tonight.
The fifth member. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You look
I
very
gotta say, I
different
think it looks
last night.
right, doesn't it?
You look very different last
You
night.
keep drinking there, you're going to fall off the end of that post. I think it looks good.
Well, you know, a boy band is typically 5.
You're right.
So we need you.
I could be the
fifth member.
I could be the Brian McFadden or the something like that.
The face man.
What?
The face man. The face of Il Divo. It's a new face.
Okay. Would I have to sing?
Only if you want to.
Do you sing? You don't sing.
No, we just pretend.
We're actually, you know, we just mime the whole thing.
Yeah.
We had some other singers actually, you know, do the whole recording studio thing. You know, there's 4
People
other
who
guys
wouldn't be as good looking
the-
as you.
Milli Vanilli, you know, that's us.
He's a little bit Milli Vanilli.
A little bit, yeah.
On the
I
haircut.
can see that. Come here, guys. You know, the funny thing is, you clearly are all kind of good friends. You seem quite comfortable because it was put together, kind of manufactured band, but you've grown to be good friends, obviously. Yes, apart from the birthday gifts.
That's it.
Because I think I remember at the beginning. The friendship didn't gel straight away, did it, David?
It was really strange because we were put together, we didn't know each other, coming from different countries, you know, speaking a different language as well, coming especially from solo careers. That made it really difficult at first. I remember going to the studio, I used to write my songs, and then all of a sudden you have to share songs, and who's going to sing what.
You were a pop star in France.
Well, I'd say just pop. Basking in the tube. Like Damon Rice kind of thing. Okay. But however, when we got thrown into the studio, it was difficult. You know, that whole thing is all of a sudden you have to play football. And I just played by myself, tennis kind of, you know, and it was like,
gotcha.
Wow, that's a strange process. And hearing those amazing, huge voices of my 3 friends, you know, with this big vibrato, was like, wow, what am I doing here? It's never going to work. But somehow we've took the time, spent a lot of, you know, time sometimes arguing who's going to sing what and how we're going to do it. Get lost in translation as well. We had some funny moments. But, you know, what's funny is when you look back, we can laugh about it. We just have to look at each other and we'll have a laugh on stage, which is hard for the audience sometimes to catch up with. Yeah. But we have a ball constantly. We have
I'm sure,
a great time.
Are there fights still? I mean, 4 men going around the business. Never fights.
No, to be honest, really not. I mean, as Sebastian said, I would say the first 3 years were really tough.
Yeah.
Because we literally had never been with each other, known of each other before we started working in that studio that very first day. And everything had to establish itself from there. And that at an age as well where you kind of set in your ways
Yeah, so
already.
you're all 30-ish there.
Yeah,
at that
exactly.
stage, yeah.
So you got a personality develop, you know.
Yeah,
you're
you
not
don't be
just
making new friends
so
at that
flexible
stage,
anymore like when you're a teenager and
Yeah.
everything, is great, you know. So you've got your ideas.
Do you not regret in a way, guys, that it didn't happen when you were teenagers, because you could have all enjoyed the, you know,
Well, we like the new direction.
the fun and the women and all that kind of stuff. Right?
4 directions.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think it was a really good thing that we started this process after we had already kind of struggled through our own individual careers and trying to climb up the ladder of success in our own ways. That way, you know, when we got to this point and it did explode the way it did, which none of us really expected, we were just doing the best we could, trying to make something we could all be proud of, that when the success did come, we were able to handle it better. I think when you're kind of at a certain age, when you're too young for fame and it's dropped in your lap, there's not a sense of
I went off the rails. I'll admit it. I went crazy. Still only getting back to it. Sorry, are we boring you, Sebastian?
No, he's asleep.
There's a lady, she goes like that. No, well, actually, I just wanted to say, you know, that's all right,
Off you go. You want to be in Lilies. I don't
French can't be rude. She's waving at we respond, you see. No, the truth is, I was just thinking how things somehow as well have never changed. You know, the bass. I remember when I met Carlos for the first time, he said, "Hey, hello, I'm the single one."
What, to you? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Is Carlos's first instinct just try and sleep with everybody? No?
Yeah, I was like,
If the 4 of us are going to be in a band together, we need to get this out of the way first. I'm going to try and hit him.
Yeah, do you imagine the conception that people... That's funny, actually, because we toured with Catherine Jenkins around Europe, and she had a conception of the 4 of us being really 4 guys with a suit, not really funny and this and that. And not that I'm saying we're funny, but we had such a great time, really. It's amazing that people don't get to know us because we come to do TV, and having a chance to talk to you like that is fantastic.
I have to say, guys, that I didn't think you were going to be particularly funny either, but you're a great laugh. You really are. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to becoming the 5th member of Il Divo. I think it's going to work.